Hello. What is up, my crypto legends? Hope you can see me. Hope you can hear me. Let me just confirm here in the comment section. We've got already 40 people in the live stream. How is everyone doing? We're going to analyze the situation here for Bitcoin. Make sure to scroll down. Hello. First of all, smash up that like button on your way in. And yeah, guys, let's take a look at what is going on here for the Bitcoin price. Are we going to get a massive bounce? Now, there are, two scenarios. There's the bullish and the bearish one, right? But we can find out if we're going to start a bullish trend, if we break some resistance, and I'm going to show you which ones right over here, okay? If we do, all right, basically, let's say hello in the comment section first, okay? We're going to go through the comment section, guys, and most importantly, all right, taking a look at the 1 hourly. We want to know what's going to happen today and tomorrow, basically. Let's analyze the situation without talking too much, all right? We're going to look at the bullish case scenario, what levels we need to break, in my opinion, with volume to have a pretty big impulsive move to that 45.5 or that $47,000, and then maybe have and then come down. And if we do, break this low over here, I think, that $40,700 range is very much expected. And this is where I do not know if we are going to get a massive bounce from this level or we're going to continue down, okay? It's pretty dangerous to actually, long or short this range, because you don't really know if you are going to continue down or are you going to get a bounce. But what I do know some pretty nice resistance levels that if we do break in the next coming hours, we're going to definitely have, in my opinion, a very nice leg up, well above the 44K levels, potentially hitting 45 or even 46, okay? And I'm going to explain why, if I can, in this live stream, all right? We need to react, especially if you are doing day trade or small swing trade positions, all right? You need to react to what happens once you break some very important levels, all right? I'm just going to talk about the bullish case scenario here in the immediate short term, okay? Because it does look like, all right, we did have a pretty nice run up just after when I made my video. Had a little bit of a pump, but it looks like we've done a little small kind of double top right there. We are getting a nice recovery. So, it is looking, there is some bullish pressure right there. There is some bullish pressure with these kind of movements. So there is a possibility, we've got a fake out area. We've got the wicks here from the trend line of these lower highs. And we've also got the 1 hourly closes. This are the trend line. So it is a zone. You can see a little bit of, volatility around that range. If we do break in the next coming hours, this major resistance, all right, and it would be around about that 42.6, 42.7, and we get above these basically this double top that we created. We're also getting above major resistance zone, major consolidation. If we do get that nice breakout, guys, it is very likely, in my opinion, that we are going to have a recovery. We are going to get above major resistance that should be turning into pretty nice support. So it is also a scenario. Now, there is the bearish case scenario where we just continue this trend to the downside with these lower highs, just like we were doing. All right. So we almost had an attempt right there. We didn't, came back down. Are we going to have another third attempt right today? Right. Breaking this resistance. Then we do have a chance to have a little bit of an uptrend right over here. And we're going to talk about the major resistance if I can, okay? First of all, let me go through the comment section. I know a lot of you want me to take a look at a lot of altcoins. We had the S&P dropping pretty badly. I had a position. I had my stop loss at break even because we had this nice pump. I had my stop loss, just at the entry, and yeah, basically got stopped out at entry there. I'm still relatively bullish on the S&P. We got down below this channel slightly, but we got supported immensely. We're getting a very nice bounce. This is time to be bullish, in my opinion, on the S&P. If we start breaking this major support, okay, I'm talking about the 4,530 points, then it's not going to be looking good. Anyway, S&P and Bitcoin dominance getting a little bit of bounce. Maybe some altcoins are getting quite crushed. because Bitcoin dominance has, you know, pumped about 1% in between yesterday and today, which is quite a lot. So yes, let me also take a look at, you know, different altcoins. We can take a look at some different altcoins, but as I said, we need to take a look at Bitcoin, guys. Let me just say hello in the comment section here. Hello, Crypto Legend, says Mark Dutch. Hello, how are you doing? When Bounce, when Lambo, open mouth YouTube crypto tubers promised me expensive cars. Yes, I know, Seb. I know, yeah. No Lambo for me either, not yet. Hello to all. Laura, how are you doing? When on time for live stream? Yes. Hi Isabel, how are you doing? Always great TA to follow. Let's go, says Tom. Thank you very much for the support. I want an expensive car too, says Dave. Oh, I could buy a Lamborghini if I wanted right now, but trust me, it's if I bought a Lamborghini, I'm not sure if I'll have enough for petrol for the year. So yeah, I want to, when I can afford 10 Lamborghinis, I'll buy one. And yeah, I can't afford more than two actually. So yeah, definitely not going to buy one. That would be a very, very stupid idea. Right, Eric, hey, how are you doing? How are you, Eric? Pump up the like button. Absolutely, guys, that would be absolutely insane for the support. If you could do, I'm going to try and read most of the comments, okay? As you know I do miss a lot of them, but anyway, let's just, you know, start reading them, you know, very, very fast. Hey, Andy, smash that like button. Isad, thank you very much. EGLD, Andy, please take a look. Right, let's take a look at EGLD. Let's do some quick EGLD, quick kind of analysis. What's going on here? Wow, EGLD is losing it here. Is losing support very, very badly. Very, very badly. Let's zoom in here on EGLD. I mean, the thing about EGLD, it went a little bit too parabolic. I remember we got all of the YouTubers, you know, a lot of them talking about EGLD right there. It's you know, it's how it moves. This is how YouTube moves, right? When there's something pumping like crazy, you get all of these crazy thumbnails, all of them talking about the coin, and then, yeah, that's probably a time to sell, okay? When you see a lot of YouTubers, you know, including myself. But, yeah, no, basically talking about, you know, this altcoin, you know, massive news, this is happening, and you see this kind of movement. Yeah, I don't like these massive pumps. So maybe this is a good, you know, good lesson for you guys that, you know, when it goes parabolic, it is not healthy for the market. EGLD, right? What can we analyze here on EGLD? Very difficult. We're losing major Fibonacci levels, which is the golden pocket right there, 62%, and we also, this is the weekly chart, okay? This is the weekly chart. I want to zoom out and see if we do have nice weekly supports. No, there's not too much volume here. Let's go from Fibonacci level from weekly close. Yeah, we're also piercing through the 62% levels. I'm getting the weekly close to the weekly close right there. I mean, massive rejection. If you see this on the weekly, this massive, okay, rejection, you could see this massive wick. That is definitely not a good sign. Not a good sign. A lot of selling pressure right there. So, very hard to say. Let's take a look at the daily. No signs of bottoming out. I mean, you know, strongest support levels. Trying to take a look at the volume. I mean, there is pretty high volume at the close of this daily candle. It's important, guys. Daily candles with volume are very, very important. You do get some reaction at those levels. So daily close right there on this box. Maybe this is currently where we're trading now. No signs of bottoming out. I wouldn't be bullish just yet. If we start seeing some sideways action where we're currently at, all right, and we can take a look at the VPVR here. Potentially we can. Definitely not enough volume at this range. Taking a look at the VPVR. Hang on a second. Yeah, right. Yeah, there's not hardly any volume. hardly any volume on the VPVR, which is surprisingly. I mean, because there's a lot of resistance right there, because we've been trading for quite a long time right there, you know, and had many bounces on this uptrend right here. I would say that this range should be holding pretty nicely after this correction. Now, obviously, I wouldn't buy in here. I wouldn't buy in because this is still dropping aggressively. As soon as we start seeing some nice sideways action, it's potentially going to be a good buying opportunity, okay, on EGLD. I know it's a great blockchain project. A little bit of, you know, the hype was too big right over here back in October and November. I would wait for some sideways price action right there. So still very early to say for EGLD, in my opinion. Let's take a look at the comment section. I standing on sale, Andy, says Hadi. Cheers, says Ernest. Right, bro, what does Moonbeam doing? Maybe TA on that one, please. Let's take a look at Moonbeam. What is the ticker symbol? I'm not following much Moonbeam. I'm not following much the project GLMR. Let's take a look at this one straight away on the chart and see what's going on. Let's take a look. Right, not much data here. Not much data here. Not much data here. Right, we haven't got much data on this one on the chart. So yeah, we cannot do some technical analysis on this on TradingView. I bet we can do on another charting, you know, platform, but that is not going to happen right now. Yeah, we basically want to stick with TradingView and not because we don't want to lose time. A lot of people want to take a look at a lot of altcoins, and I just want to go through the comment section like crazy. So we cannot do TA on GLMR, unfortunately. Let's take a look. Hola Andy, ¿cómo ves a Luna? Says Inda Man. Let's take a look at Luna straight away. Why not? Luna, Terra Luna. What's going on with Terra Luna? Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. We're getting pretty nice support from this. I've only got this on the chart. Let's take a look at VPVR. Is there any VPVR? There's loads of volume traded at this range. Even more down here. It's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. As you can see, let me get the VPVR away, get volume here. Let's take a look at RSI and a couple of things. Well, Luna is looking pretty good. We do have a high chance of Luna getting a nice bounce from this level. Why, you may ask? Well, first of all, we got pretty nice volume right over here from the last 4 hourly candle right there. Nice spike in volume. And this is currently, you know, we kind of slightly went below this range to this major resistance zone. Got a nice bounce. We've broken up this lower high resistance right there. We are currently trading at this range, so it could get a pretty nice bounce, okay? We are currently retesting it as support. So Luna doesn't look too bad. Luna doesn't look too bad. Let me zoom out. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's take a look at some fib levels from the low to the high here. Golden pocket right there from this low to this high. Also, this one touched it to perfection. The 618 right there. 618 was touched perfectly right there. Okay, so we got this low to this high, 618. This low to this high. Yeah, it went through the 618. It basically hit the 78. So yeah, that was a great bounce right there. A great bounce right here. So if I take the Fibonacci, yeah, levels. Can you see this one? This fib level from here to here, we've got the 618. And the other one, let's see if I can get it. This one right here, the small one, is hitting the 7.8 Fibonacci level, which is pretty impressive. Okay, let me just get fib levels, and you can clearly see from this low to this high, 7.8 to perfection, and from this low to this high, from this low to this high. Again, you know, another fib level, which is a 618, very important, also to perfection. So Yeah, that would have been an excellent trade right there. At least to this major support. This is, you need to find major resistance where you need to take profits. I'm just, going through the chart, what's happened here. So, yeah, definitely good entry right there with the fib levels. Now, very interesting to see what could happen right now, where we are getting rejection from this zone, because it has been major resistance. Right there has been major support, turning into resistance. If we do break this zone, okay, this resistance, it would be a very good buying opportunity right there. Okay, if we do come down to retest it, it doesn't matter if you go here or if you go up here, if it does come down to that major level, it will be a good buy zone. First bounce, always a good buy. So yeah, still difficult for Luna here, because this could still retest this support range. Basically still could roll down a little bit before you continue up. Best setup would be, I'm going to take a look at the fib levels from the low to the high. If it does roll down here, if it does roll down, I think that is going to be a great buy zone. The 618, which is the $72 here on Luna. Potential good buy zone, potential nice large double bottom right there from this range, and have a continuation to the upside. Also potential buy zone with stop loss well behind this low, basically behind this low. Where would you take profits? To retest the resistance, because you might create a double top, right? You need to take a look at these different potential scenarios where you got a trading opportunity, and just take it, manage your risk, place your stop loss. So and take the risk, guys. This is how the game works. So like I said, those two scenarios look pretty good in my opinion, which would be this one to reach here, or break the zone and then retest or reach the highs again. So they're the two potential scenarios right there on Luna. Right, let me scroll down here through the comment section. Hi Andy, new subscriber here. Enjoy your analysis and watching your videos. Mike, thank you very much for the support. Just pretty nice, basic, in my opinion, analysis. I would make it a little bit more complex, but I don't. I want to make it look pretty, simple and easy, looking at support, resistance, Fibonacci. We can take a look at VPVR for different levels, RSI maybe for divergence, but yeah, not too much. Yeah, let's take a look at FTT, which is the FTX token. What is this one doing? Right, it seems this one has had like a cup and handle, right? This has had like a cup and handle. This is why I had this trend line over here, where you got this resistance, this lower high, and you have a nice round formation there, and you have this volatility, which is the handle basically. And yeah, sometimes, just so you can see, just technical analysis, sometimes it might seem stupid sometimes. And I don't like head and shoulder patterns too much. They're not too reliable in crypto personally. These textbook analysis, when people are analyzing and saying, yeah, this is going to break like this and we're going to reach this target. So yeah, just put $1 million right there and put 50x and you're going to make, $5 million. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, sometimes it does, but you need to see more confluence, right? You want to take a look at fib levels, you want to take a look at volume, you want to take a look at different resistance, support, is the trend strong? How many waves have we had to the upside? Because if you've been trading like crazy to the upside, even though it looks very bullish, there will be one moment that you are going to roll back down. So you need to take a look at some, divergence, different stuff. It's not as easy as, just putting a line right there and saying, okay, we should be reaching there in a few days. So let's all short. No, unfortunately, it doesn't work. It does sometimes, but not too many. I would say it works 2 or 3 times out of 10. So definitely not 100% reliable. But you got an example right there of that potential cup and handle with that descending neckline. Okay, where you this went to the dollar, basically. It went to that dollar. That is the measured move right there from the breakout, and you basically, you know, reached the exact target, which is pretty amazing sometimes when you see this. So what can we see right now for the FTX token? Let's go to the daily chart, zoom out a little bit, let's get VPVR, let's find some different strong levels. Okay, we do have a lot of resistance right now above us, unfortunately, so that is not a good sign. Are we going to have a chance? I mean, I'm bullish on all the exchange tokens, such as the Qcoin token, the FTT for the FTX exchange. Also, all of these tokens, they are going to have their utility on these big exchange. All right, you're gonna save in gas fees. Also, the Binance coin eventually, and they will have their utility on their platform. So mid-long term, I'm definitely bullish on the FTT token. That is for sure. Now, what can we find here on the FTT token? The point of control here, the highest one is here at the $56, and the other one is at the $46 right over there. So yeah, the start of the, you know, most confluence right there would be from this low right there to the high. I mean, yeah, basically this is where we are touching right now. We might be getting heavily rejected from this range. I mean, I would extend it all the way down, all the way to the back here. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance, unfortunately. A lot of resistance from this area. We've got the start here of this massive peak. This is why I put this box there. And we've also got a lot of support there, a lot of their support right there. And you could also say right over here. So this is currently why we are reacting, okay? The price of FTT has already got a reaction there a few days ago because of this major level. But the good thing here is that you've created a kind of a double bottom right there, which looks pretty good. What else can we see? What levels we need to break to become bullish? Let's just take a look here for a little bit of, you know, entertainment purposes. We've got the resistance, we've got this high over here. Let's count the wicks right there with this one right there. We are connecting them. We basically just, you could arguably discuss that we have broken it. We have broken this major resistance. Obviously, this is not a reliable breakout. We might be creating it right now. So overall, I would give it a little bit of time. Is this also kind of a wedge? Could also discuss it's a kind of a wedge. This might be looking pretty bullish. If we do get some pretty nice price action to the upside, I would say that this major level will be turning into pretty nice support, okay? Let's take a look at fib levels from the low to the high. Yeah, we basically got to bounce to perfection. The last point of support, I like to call this 78 Fibonacci level right there. This is the last point of support. If you don't get a bounce off at 618, last point is 78, because if you break 78, coming back down to the start of the pump is, you know, very likely. You know, finally this usually turns into resistance and you do come back down from that fib level. So if we do pump in the next coming days, there is a possibility that we are going to get a very nice higher low right there. It's going to be a good buying opportunity, in my opinion, if we do, when we retrace from those levels. It's still very soon. This is not a reliable breakout, as I said, from this lower high on the FTT token. We've got still a lot of resistance, okay, above us. Still a lot of resistance here where I got this box. I want to see a nice breakout. potentially getting above this cluster of resistance that has been support right there. Look at the amount of consolidation that we did have here before the break. Now if we do break above this range, potentially hitting $55-60 area, then the retracement will be looking pretty good in my opinion for a potential long trade, okay, to retest the highs. Till then, it's still very soon. We don't really know if we are going to get rejected from this zone or we're going to break it. We don't really know. We're going to try and react after something happens. So nothing happening just yet. There is that bullish scenario. I would go more bullish because I don't see this, continuing down. It can, but I think it's very likely some kind of reversal is very likely for the FTT token. Guys, before we continue, let's all together scroll down and smash up that like button, guys. It will be very much appreciated. Let's try and get to 200 likes. And yeah, and let's just continue with the stream. Not looking too bad, eh? I really like this. You can see also you were basically getting supported from the resistance here from this lower high, also slightly dipping below. So there is some bullishness here. There is some bullishness. Let's scroll down here and take a look. Hey Andy, something up with Bitcoinsensus alerts channel. Something's not working right. I will take a look at that afterwards. Thank you very much for letting me know, Lauren. Hey Andy, hey Pratik, how are you doing? Pratik's saying, are you a millionaire? Yeah, not yet. I'm not a crypto millionaire yet. Yeah, I was working as a welder last year, guys. Last year, I managed to quit my job because of huge gains. Starting YouTube with trading and basically, but not yet. I'm on the way, definitely on the way. Not gonna stop till I make my first million, that is for sure. So that's why I've had a question before, about a Lamborghini. I haven't got one. I can buy one, but yeah, I'm not going to buy one because that will take me a lot of my money out of crypto, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, let me scroll down here in the comment section straight away, see what's going on. Hi, how are you? Says Eric. I'm very well. Right. What's up, Andy Pandy, Lauren? Any cryptos in here? Any cryptos or not? Casper Labs. Right, let's take a look at Casper Labs. I think the ticker symbol for Casper Labs is Casper, if I'm not wrong. No, it's CSPR. Let's take a look at Casper Labs. CSPR. OKEX coin. Wow, this one did get a massive hit. I don't know what is going on with this one. Like I said on many other live streams, I did have a lot of crypto gurus. There are a lot of them since the major pump from February and March, I'll tell you that. I had friends that were suddenly crypto experts, and this is what happens when you are having a run. Somebody has somebody does a lot of research for a couple of days, and then you have a lot of crypto experts everywhere. And it was saying Casper Labs, it's the next new thing, next new blockchain, it has, talking so good about Casper, and that should get into the private sale. I think the private sale was 10 cents. I think it was. A lot of people talking about it, a lot of people wanting to get in, and as soon as it was out, I think it must have had a massive pump. It was starting getting listed on exchanges such as OKEX and some other ones, and it's just been dropping like crazy. It was probably launched not at the best moment, but basically what is happening right now on Casper, nothing new really. It was looking okay because it was creating higher lows right there. We're currently losing this level, and it's going below the biggest point of point of control, basically right there on the VPVR, which is the 12 cent level where it has been trading most of its time, right, at that 12-cent range. This is why you have, you know, this point of control. It seems like people are losing interest on this project, and it's just dipping down now. So I wouldn't know how to say, but it's definitely an accumulation zone. If you are bullish in this project, I have no idea of the creator or the project or anything. Okay, so I wouldn't know how to say if it's a great project or not. I know Metis now is a great project. I know Saito is. I'm very, very bullish on them. I think, you know, I could give you my personal price predictions, but Casper Labs I wasn't interested in it, and yeah, I have no clue of the project, what they're developing, and the rest of it. Charts not looking too good. So we've got more data here on another chart. Huobi, yeah, we basically haven't got too much data here, unfortunately. Yeah, not looking great. Not looking great. Still going down. We did have this wick here, losing these lows. But yeah, if you are planning and buying this, you know, this is the moment you want to, right, before it starts pumping like crazy, if it ever does. Greetings from Belgium, Nicholas. How are you doing? How are you? I need a beer, says Stefan. Yeah, me too. I got my cup of tea here, actually. Right, let's take a look. I've taken a look at EGLD. It was the first one, I think. EGLD has been checked. When 100K? Very good question. I'm not sure if it will be this year. There is a possibility, of course. One reason why, market cycles lengthening. Okay, we could peak. We could have another run up, maybe, by the end of Q1, Q2, or even Q3. I was taking a look with a friend the other day that it would make sense for the price of Bitcoin, even if you do a calculation from the diminishing returns and the timing from the ultimate low to the high, it would make sense even for the market to peak at the end of 2022. And I will make a video on this. I'll try and get a video ready and explain, okay, looking at the impulsive moves from the all-time low to the all-time high of each cycle. And it would make sense for the market of Bitcoin to peak at, it was very strange of it to peak in April, but this is why there's the theory of a potential double bubble, right, where there's going to be one in April and another one at some point, okay, in 2022. I will try and get a video with an explanation of it, okay. Obviously, no one really knows what is going to happen. No one really knows what is going to happen tomorrow. So, yeah, when 100K, we don't really know. Obviously, the future is bright for Bitcoin, but there's going to be a lot of turbulence on the way. That is for sure, a lot of turbulence. If interest rates starts going up like crazy and they start tighten the inflation, yeah, it's not going to be good for Bitcoin for maybe a couple of years or definitely a few months. Right, can you check Moonbeam? Moonbeam has been checked already. Aldo, thanks for becoming a member. Can you take a look at Oxy and Coin? Let's take a look at Oxy straight away. Let's take a look at Oxy straight away, guys. We don't really know what is going to happen. Well, this one's not looking good at all. Oh my goodness. What's going on with this? Oh, okay. Wow, I was getting scared of this. I would say continue selling this. Look at this. This was on the 4-hourly chart. Yeah, this is just going down. There's not much to analyze right over here. It's just in a massive downtrend. It's not even starting a potential curve. It's not even potentially starting a curve here. My goodness, what is this? What is this? Yeah, I would say stay away from this. Stay away from this. Let's take a look at Oxy here. Oxygen. well, this has been this. Oh, this is on the Solana blockchain. I'll take a look at it just for curiosity. I'm just going to take a look at it because yeah, this is getting absolutely crushed. Not much to analyze here. It's just going down. Sorry about that, but yeah, not much to analyze. I mean, no idea what the project is. I only know about 10, 15 projects that I've done my research. So yeah, this is just going down. Just be careful with this one. QNT USDT for Morteza straight away. Let's take a look at that one straight away. QNT USD. This is Quant. I think, wow, this one's losing support right there. This one's losing a major support level. If I would have traded this, I would have got stopped out. That is for sure. After this consolidation. Just about getting stopped out. You get your stop here below this major support level. Right there. It looks pretty solid with this consolidation. Not looking good. Not looking good. We're starting to lose major support levels. If we go with the low to the high. Yeah, we're just at that 78 Fibonacci retracement. Last point of support. In the next coming days, if we start losing this level and it starts dropping below $130 and start hitting 120, 110, it's not going to be looking good. We could come much lower, okay? So stay very cautious with this. Stay very cautious, okay? Right, let's take a look at some different cryptos here. Enrico, thank you very much for the super chat. I'll take a look at the super chat straight away. I'm taking a look at the super chats right now. I got my mods here going crazy. Right, let me take a look at the super chats right away, okay? Hang on a second, guys. Super chats on the way. Right. Let me take a look at the super chats straight away, okay? Wow, it seems like I got a bunch of super chats. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm scrolling down. I'm reading the comments. Let me take a look at the super chat right now. QRDO, okay, here for Enrico. Let's take a look at the super chats right away. QRDO. Let's take a look at this one. Bitfinex, I guess. Yeah, not looking too great. This one, QRDO. Let's see if we do have more data. There was something here. Oh, this was nice. Just only a box here. It seems like we did take a look at this one in October of in October of 2021, by the looks of things. So yeah, I think this is not looking too great. Not looking too great. We got major resistance level right there. If we take this low and this low, it looks like we are losing this range. We would have to lose this low actually to become very bearish. Okay, we're currently at this range right there. We actually could get a bounce. This is like the last point of support. Looking at QRDO, taking a look at QRDO, it looks like that this might be the last point of support. We've got some pretty nice bullish divergence right over here. Slightly bullish divergence on the 4 hourly. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, no, can't see anything here on the daily, but on the 4 hourly, it looks pretty good. Okay, it looks pretty good. And the reason why is because you got this lower low right there. I mean, this could be at the verge of a major bounce. You know, because it looks too bearish. It does look very basically but you are basically creating bullish divergence right there on the 4 hourly, which is good. You're basically on the verge of the RSI potentially getting a nice, you know, uptrend in the next couple of weeks. Also, what else do you have? You know, you have this resistance turning into support. This one might have a bounce very soon, very soon by the looks of things. Stay cautious. I would wait for the next few days, all right? If you try and get in right now, you might just slice through this support. But if you do see some reactions right there, and you do kind of create, you know, something very similar to this, basically. If you start seeing this kind of price action right over here, it might be looking pretty good. It might be looking pretty good. A little bit of sideways action. And, you know, it looks like if you do kind of create a double bottom, then you can start becoming bullish on QRDO. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Right. Let's take a look at these rest of the super chat, guys. I got my moderators here going absolutely crazy. Right. Aldo, thanks for the super chat. No question from Aldo. I got someone, I can't read his name. What do you think is the best entry for Near now? Let's take a look at Near Protocol. Let's take a look at Near Protocol. Okay, I got also, wait, hang on a second. Enrico, for all of these altcoins, I'll take a look at Flux. Don't super chat for 3-4 altcoins, guys. Come on, it's not fair. I'm going to be a few minutes on the altcoins, so let's try and keep it 1 or 2 altcoins. I'll take a look at Flux for you. So let's take a look at Flux straight away. Flux in a massive retracement right now. It was doing pretty good here by the looks of things. Let's take a look at Flux from another chart. Right, this one's gone pretty crazy. By the looks of things, let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, it's already, oh, this one could have a very sharp correction. This one could have a very sharp correction. It's had its pumpy action already. It's gone absolutely crazy. Look at the RSI. It's made massive bearish divergence. These divergence are playing out right now, okay? They are playing out. When you see breaking the high here and already this low on the daily, you know, it's, yeah, it's get out. You want to get out. You want to get out because it looks like that the bulls are losing steam and these divergence are playing out. Now, I would say that this will come back down to this level. It will come back down potentially to this level. Hang on a second. I'm just going to get this. Right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this might start a pretty nasty downtrend, okay? Because it's getting exhausted by the looks of things. Now, good thing about this, it does have a lot of support here. You know, biggest point of control is right there, okay? You do have a stop here on the daily, so that is a good level right there where you could get a potential bounce. If we start going sideways, I would become bullish at this level. There is a possibility, but if you do lose this range, next major big box is over here. So yeah, yeah, stay cautious with this one. Like I said, on the daily, you got massive bearish divergence that are playing out. This could still have a nice few days sideways and to the downside. No signs of stopping, okay, this. Let it cool off. Let it cool off and let's see some signs. I wouldn't be bullish, but this chart doesn't look bullish. So anyway, let's go quickly here through the rest of them. What have we got here? Right, let's take a look at Near right away. Near Protocol. What is the what do you think is the best entry for Near Protocol? Well, I'm going to give you my opinion on entry. We've got a lot of fib levels here. Near Protocol has done pretty well, actually. It's done pretty good. We got an insane bounce. Let me just get the Fibonacci here out of the way because we were looking at the expansions. Let's go to the daily. We are at the daily right now. Massive bearish divergence right now. We could have a little bit of more correction. Like you can see, we've got bearish divergence there. Bearish divergence right there. You finally get that correction, right? Hitting some major support levels. Then you get a major bounce. You also, so bearish divergence, we're in play right there. When do the bearish divergence finish, you may ask yourself? When you see the RSI already going down, okay, and you don't need to go to the oversold territory, but going down already with the price action, that is it. Okay, that's it. The bearish divergence have played out. You don't think that you are going to go much lower, and when you hear, you're like, hey, there are still massive bearish divergence. No, already, just on the daily, just a week after approximately from this peak, from the divergence, it already plays out if you have that correction. You need to spot the divergence when you are creating the highs, right? That is when you want to become bearish, when you have the lower highs on the RSI. You don't see the divergence right there. So you are seeing the bearish divergence starting to play out on NEAR. So stay cautious for a potential more correction on NEAR protocol. So where is a good buy zone is your question. We can clearly see here the divergence, higher highs, lower highs. Yeah, this has just started to come to lower levels. This has just started. It can come down much lower. So let's take a look at what are the biggest levels here for NEAR protocol. And I would be a little bit conservative on this, because you could get a bounce, okay? You could get a bounce from this major resistance, right? We do have some pretty nice levels here, where we are getting some reaction. But yeah, that would be too aggressive. This could cool off much more, like I showed you on the daily. If you want to be aggressive, let's go to the 4 hourly. Let's go more into potential day trade and swing trade for a few days, looking at the 4 hourly, see what could happen. Let's take a look, start looking at some fib levels from low to high. We just hit 50%. Let's take a look from this low to high. Yeah, we're just hitting 50% right now, so a little bit of more volatility is likely. And I think after seeing so many pumpy action like this, I think we are going to break this level. If NEAR protocol, there is an aggressive trade right there. If you do have good risk management, okay, if you do have good risk management and you are starting going sideways right there, if you are going to risk small positions right here with small stop loss, it is a potential risky trade. You are hitting major resistance that's turning into support. Oh, sorry, you're hitting support that was resistance. A lot of nice point of control right over there at the $15. This is with all of this major movement, but you are basically at the top already of massive waves. You already had massive waves, and you could create an ABC correction. I would stay on standby here. Best point of an entry here on NEAR would be around about that $13 range. And we can zoom out here and take some fib levels from the low. Right, so we got this nice consolidation right there. From this low, you do have all of this being a pump basically. So you can take fib levels from there. Fibonacci levels right over there. I mean, that would be the most aggressive sell-off right there, in between, yeah, $12 basically. Hitting $12. This could happen, okay? It could happen for NEAR. We have seen it on EGLD, right? Where you think, yeah, we're not going to come as low as this resistance. And it's basically happening for EGLD. So I would stay a little bit on standby on this. This one's pumped like crazy already. Yeah, my best entry here on NEAR protocol would be $12. $12 is 62%. 618 Fibonacci from the lows of this consolidation to the highs. I don't think that this won't come down there, because it potentially will. And if you see this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, we got 5 waves right there. And if you follow Elliott wave theory, the ABC correction, A, B, and a C sharp correction can come down as low as the first wave, right? So stay cautious with this one. I would be a little bit conservative. Just if you follow just the lines of Elliott wave theory, you can see the C can come as low as the first wave, right? So yeah, stay cautious. Don't think that this is going to get a massive bounce from here and break all-time highs. Stay very, very cautious on Neo Protocol. You might get a little bit of a relief rally here and get people very, very bullish, and then you're going to have the slice through that is going to dip below these lows, because you might have a stop loss here thinking, yeah, we're not coming down there. Yeah, it's not going to come down there. And you might come down to the $12 area, and that will be your best buying point, I think. I would feel a little bit foolish if I told you that, yeah, this is a super strong support and we're going to bounce from this level and reach our highs. It could happen, okay? It could happen, of course. But after seeing all of this movement, yeah, we're basically just a few dollars off the all-time high. It's gone a little bit. It's had an excellent run the last few weeks. Let it cool down. Let it cool down, in my opinion. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave this on the chart. I'm looking for this level, potentially around that range is when you want to start potentially becoming bullish on this. So yeah, thanks for the super chat. By the way, just my opinion, stay very, very cautious. I think there might be an excellent long shorting opportunity. I think, you know, you might have a kind of a dead cat bounce there and then have a massive drop. Bearish divergence are looking crazy on the daily. So wow, I mean, this has a lot of room to continue to the downside. It is actually making macro bearish divergence. If you take a look at the daily, let's take a look at, you know, from this low to this high, and this high, you know, with this lower high, it's making macro bearish divergence from September. So yeah, stay very, very cautious on Neo. This one could correct pretty heavily. Right, can you take a look at Ravencoin, please, says Aldo. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Ravencoin. Ravencoin, absolutely. RVN, I think, is the ticker symbol for this one. Ravencoin, US dollar. Right, this is what we had here. I mean, this must have been pure speculation right there, talking about these symmetrical triangles and potential targets. It looks a little bit crazy when you look at it like this. Yeah. This one is a pretty old school coin. It's a pretty old school coin. We are basically getting supported from the higher lows. All right. This one might be doing good. It might do good. Very hard to say. I think there's not too much movement. Kind of boring, this one. Not too much movement. It is creating higher lows. It doesn't look too bad. We have more data here. I mean, it's looking pretty solid. I mean, this over here, I mean, it's looking pretty good. Large consolidation. I have no idea what the project is doing, the activity of the project. Let me see if we do have some more volume here. Ravencoin can be traded on... oh, they've just added it on Bybit. Seems like not long ago. Remember, guys, if you want to support the channel, another good way, and if you are interested in trading and you are experienced in trading, you know, you got Bybit, you got the best bonus down below. Okay, it's up to $4,100 worth of bonus on Bybit, and that's another good way to support the channel. And on Prime XBT, you also got an insane bonus. They are back with an insane bonus, and it's up to 7% added to your deposit. I've got full tutorials down below. You can trade here all sorts. There's crypto, there's, you know, traditional stocks, S&P, Dow Jones, there's gold, there's oil, and you can use Bitcoin or Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT as collateral, okay? Ravencoin, not looking too bad. Like I said, looking at this chart over here, where we do have, sorry, on Ravencoin, we do have, I mean, you have broken out from this potential resistance from the lower highs, but you are still creating lower highs. It would have been nice that this breakout broke above this lower high, and it would have been nice that this movement would have broken above. So, you know, you are technically still creating lower highs right there, which is not good. The good thing is that you are creating higher lows. So just to keep it simple here with basic trading skills, you know, it's pretty simple right there. You know, you need to break above this high over here or this low over here. Right, so you got a major zone that if you break out, that is the direction you are taking. You are taking that direction in the immediate short term till you actually create a double top or a double bottom. But what you want to do is you want to get into the first bounce. You want to get into the first retracement, whatever direction you take from the lows, okay, or the highs, from the highs or the lows. Just to keep it super simple, I mean, this is just looking very boring. This hasn't got a clear direction. So I would say that, okay, below 8 cents, we need to break 7.5 cents or break above 15 cents. That is going to be the range. So watch out for this range. Let's take a look at more super chats. Volcan, thanks for the super chat. Hi mate, would you say that Ethereum resistance is $3,450 and support is around 3K? Can you have a look? Greetings from Sweden. Absolutely, let's take a look at Ethereum straight away for you, my man. Thanks for the super chat. Where are we right now? Let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ether right away. Yeah, I would say that there's a big support on Ethereum at the $2,800. Right, we're going to take a look at the supports here. Big support at $2,800. Why is the big support right there? Because we did have major resistance, major support right there. Okay, definitely a level to pay attention at. And let's take a look at fib levels. I had my Fibonacci here from the low to the high. It is also the golden pocket, okay, area right there, from lows to highs right there. It is also a very nice level here. As you can see, it's 2,900 or 2,800, the 65 Fibonacci right there. So it's definitely going to be a major support. It might be a very good buying opportunity if we do come down there. Now, you are saying support at 3K, Volcan, 3K support. Let's zoom in on the 4 hourly. And you could arguably discuss that it has been support right now. I mean, I can't see major areas. Maybe there. It is a round number, so yeah, maybe there is some kind of support, but we just sliced through it right there, up and down. We got supported here very nicely. This was back in August, also in September. We did get a bounce there, a little bit of volatility. Stay a little bit cautious because yeah, no kind of divergence here just yet. There were massive hidden bearish divergence where you are creating lower lows on the price action right there, right? Lower highs, and you are creating, you know, higher highs, right? You are creating higher highs on the RSI. You're getting tighter and tighter to the overbought territory while you're creating lower lows. So it's very, very likely when this is all the way up here creating higher lows, and this is creating lower highs, higher highs, sorry, and this lower highs, then you are very, very likely going to have that turning over point. And that was an insane resistance right there, the $3,400, approximately $3,380 to be more exact. So yeah, I would say major support 2,800, major resistance is the 3,380. You are saying major resistance 3,450. Yeah, I would say 3,360. The reason why, looking at the 4 hourly, that's where you have more points of touch looking at the chart, okay? That over here is 3,380. There's a little bit of volatility right there, but you do get respected once right there. You do get respected here a few times. You also get respected, you know, to the exact dollar when you had that fall on the 4th of December. So it is definitely a major level. This is why you did get rejected. So I would say that is major resistance there. If you do break this level here nicely to the upside, it's going to be difficult to long, okay? It's going to be difficult to get bullish very, very quickly because the downtrend is massive, and 3,600 is an insane resistance. One of the strongest right now, because you do have multiple touches as resistance and support right there. And also taking a look at VPVR. Let's zoom out on the daily, take a look at the VPVR. There's a lot of volume on Ethereum on the VPVR. Yeah, basically it's the very end. And what usually happens with the price action when you get to the very end of the mountains is the last point of resistance. Okay, and that would be the 3,600. If you do get above that 3,600 level where you've been bouncing as resistance and as support, then it will be very bullish. You're going to start gaining this lower high right there, which is very important. I wouldn't be confident until we break 3,900 on Ethereum. Okay, you are creating those lower highs. You think, you know, if you do pump now, if Ethereum does pump to 3,500, 3,600 even, and it can have a massive turning point right there, it still will be creating a lower high. So you'll have to have a nice break impulsive move, and we need to take advantage of the retracement right there, but not on a small pump of, you know, a couple of $100. It might be looking for a nice short opportunity if we get close to that $3,600. So yeah guys, thanks very much for the super chat. So that is my levels here on Ethereum. My strongest levels in my opinion is 2,800 major level on Ethereum. We need to hold that level. It might be a lot of volatility. It might be a great buy zone. And major resistance that I will potentially be looking for a short position is that $3,600 area. Very juicy for a short position potentially right there, if we do get pretty bullish in the next few days. Same for Bitcoin. We got Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does come all the way up to let's analyze Bitcoin, because there is a bullish case scenario here for Bitcoin, right? Where you might get another wave to the upside, a kind of an ABC correction right there from the massive drop that we've had. So much resistance at $45.5 and $47,000. In between that range, we could see a lot of attempts to break this major support level, just have a lot of volatility, and it's maybe going to be a very good shorting opportunity. Let's not fight the trend. Let's go with the trend. The trend is down, so yeah, we're basically looking for shorts. All right, I've been trying and spot the bottom, but yeah, it's the worst thing. It's a very bad habit. I see so many people on Twitter, and I can include myself in here, guys. Don't get me wrong, trying to spot the bottom. And you do get smelly fingers in the end. You do get smelly fingers. Just go with the trend and, wait for the potential breakouts. It doesn't matter. We do not need to know what has to happen. We react after what's happened, right? So this is why we need to break this resistance, then correction, then that's a good buying zone. This is a good selling zone. It doesn't matter what the price does, right? If you trade as well, it doesn't matter. If you're holding your bags, if you're only just a hodler and you're not a trader, then yeah, you want the price to go up, right? Or if you've got spare dollars, you want it to go down to buy more. But if you're trading, it doesn't really matter. We want to try and react to these different levels. So yeah, like I said, if you watched my latest videos, you know that 45.5, $47,000, we're giving it $1,500 margin, is a major resistance. You might think, why? Because, just by looking at, let's see how many times we've bounced there. This is looking at the 1 hourly. We can take a look at the 4 hourly. It doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly. Zooming in. Major bounces at 45.5 level range, okay? Many bounces. Bitcoin price, if it does get up to this level, there is going to be some kind of reaction. There is going to be a reaction right there. You potentially want to short that reaction. But yeah, we want to see what happens, right? I want to see massive wicks, massive rejections, and start looking for that potential shorting opportunity. And then finding the different support levels where you need to take profit. So anyway, we've got time to analyze all of this, and I'll be making short videos also during the days to see what levels. Overall, guys, I am still sticking with my Gartley. I'm still in my short position. I'm in a defensive trade right now. It doesn't matter if the price goes up or down. I don't care. I'll get stopped out in a... Right, why did this shrink right now? For some reason, this shrinked. Yeah, I'm looking at that bullish Gartley, sorry. That should take us to the $40,600 range. Approximately. So yeah, I'm still bearish. I think a little bit more volatility, and I will exit my trade right there because you might get a massive bounce from this level. So yeah, I'm still in my short position. As you can see here, I'm protected right there. It's at my entry point. If you are interested in trading, guys, you know the deal. You get the best bonus down below. It's another good way to support the channel. You get the best bonus available, and I get a small commission. Right, let's take a look. Hey Andy, my legend, good to catch your stream. Could you take a look at Gala, please, at important support, and wondering if good time to buy or wait for next support? Let's take a look at this straight away. On the Wyckoff chart, are we close to the spring? Says Legends. Very good question. We'll take a look at that. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look first at Gala, because I got someone here in the comment section, wanting to know what good levels, what can we see on the chart. Wow, this is just getting absolutely crushed. Losing this major level right there. Okay, let's take a look here. I mean, Gala was absolutely crazy. You cannot have these massive pumps, without any big retracement. This doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. It can stop in the next few weeks. I would wait. Be patient. Strongest support level here, looking at the daily, is, we're basically just a few cents away. I'm talking about the 23-cent level. Why did I get this support? Because it's the daily close right over there on the 17th of November. It's one of the highest points of volume. We got a higher point right there. We got a higher point of volume right there, but it's the next one. coming down. I'm talking about the 23.5 cents right there. Pretty nice volume, pretty nice daily close there. What else can we see? What else can we see? We are starting to print slightly bullish divergence right here. Right, where you are creating lower lows. You are creating lower lows on the price action on the daily. You are creating slightly higher lows. Still a little bit too soon. We are potentially entering a nice zone, a nice buying zone for Gala. Okay, let's take a look at fib levels from the ultimate low of the start of the pump, which would be right over there. Yeah, that's a great level right there. 23 cents is a major level. I don't need to take a look. We've got already 2 major indications that is a great support. 23-24 cent level right there. We got the 78 Fibonacci retracement from the ultimate low right over here to the high. 78 golden pocket has been lost right there. We did get a little reaction. Right there on the daily. We got a reaction right there, a big bounce. It just hit the golden pocket right there on the daily and had a massive bounce. This is why these fib levels are important. We've lost it and we got resistance at the golden pocket. What's going to happen? Very likely that we are potentially going to come down to 24 cents maybe in the next coming days. It might take 4 days. It might take 8 days. It doesn't really matter. But I think it's going to start to be a good buying zone in between 78 and golden pocket 618. This level. We've also got one of the strongest daily candles with highest volume, which is this one right there. So yeah, my major support here in between 23 and 24 cents, it might be a good zone where you're going to get a bounce, thanks to the daily close with high volume and thanks to the 78 Fibonacci level. Not much more to take a look. Very unlikely we're going to come all the way down to the bottom here at 10 cents, 8 cents, 10 cents. Yeah, it's, very unlikely, I think. Right, are we close to the spring point? Let's take a look if we are close to the spring point right away. Right, where's BTC at now? If you watched one of my latest videos, we talked about what did we talk about? About Bitcoin having that potential spring point. Okay, we're looking at this potential scenario on Bitcoin. Okay, very similar sentiment, guys. We need to go with the emotions, and I just want to do a quick explanation here. This area right there is very similar to this area right here. Okay, so that is definitely the panic capitulation phase, right? Let's put this in red. Panic capitulation right there. Everybody's sad. What is going on with crypto? This is the end. Then you get this level right here, where you do get a retest of the lows. People also scared right there. It is pretty alarming right there also. Right, you are retesting the lows. Let me just get a box right there. Just get a box right here so you can see the similarities on this kind of price action. So you retest the lows. You're retesting the lows there from the massive capitulation phase. You're retesting the lows. Danger. Now your question is, I got a question here from someone in the comment section saying, where do you think we are right now if we are at the last spring point on Bitcoin? Like I said, the timing is very difficult, but if we were to make something similar, we do have potentially another week of sideways, a little bounce maybe to 45, 46k levels, around that area. It is possible. and then another drop to that spring point. Now this spring point might be a little bit more aggressive. I've been explaining on my videos, you know, why we could potentially hit $37,000. It is very, very possible. It's a lot of, you know, there's the 78% Fibonacci retracement. We've got this major support right there. There's definitely, you know, a lot of confluence right there. And I think there's going to be a very, very big bounce from that level. A lot of stop losses below $40,000. A lot of buy orders below $40,000. A lot of shorters, massive bears shorting below $40,000. So it's just going to be so much volatility at that range. It's going to be a massive wick to the downside, a massive big pump to 46, 47k. It's just going to be a big party, guy. We're going to try and get, try and take advantage. I will be going pretty heavily into some long positions right down there, below $40,000. If we do hit 39, almost 39, I'm going to start laddering in some long positions. I do see a potential spring point. Now, when can that start? Let's take a look at the price action that did happen, and we don't need to do anything similar, the same. Sorry, we can do something similar. Let's if we go with the bars from the low retest, and it's pretty curious, guy, because on one of my videos I'm saying that, you know, we exactly on that same day I said, guys, it took 34 days to retest the lows from the capitulation phase, and it took also here exactly 34 days to retest the lows. So we did exactly the same days to come back down to retest the lows, which was, you know, sometimes people say, yeah, we're not, history doesn't repeat, but it definitely does rhyme. And in this case, it did almost repeat, because the percentage also here to the downside, retesting the lows, is almost the same. So anyway, going back to here from the lows, from this low, hang on a second, from this low to this low over here, where we did get the bounce. You know, if we were from that low, which was right there, let me just print it there, something around here, that was the low from the retest right there. You know, spring point could come maybe on the 3rd, 4th of February. So we could still have another 2 weeks here. We could still be ranging another, no, sorry, what day is it today? Yeah, the 19th, yeah, of January. Yeah, we could still be here about 2 weeks, guys, almost 2 weeks. Still ranging in between this zone, getting a massive bounce. You know, if we're bouncing, guys, to that 45, 47k levels, I gotta say, I'm bearish there. I'm bearish. There's so much resistance, all depending on what kind of price action we do. But I think a lot of people are expecting that bounce already from here. So it might not come. We might be slightly going to the downside in the coming days. We don't need to do the same thing. But yeah, I think this would be, you know, the last area where you need to become bullish here, guys. You know, this is a green light, right? If we were to make something similar, that is, yeah, green light here, guys. Green light in this range, where it gets very scary. It gets very scary. You're retesting the lows again. I think we are going to actually dip below the lows, and we are going to create a massive descending wedge right there, and we are going to absolutely explode to the upside. We're going to absolutely explode to the upside. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm going to create a poll right now, and, you know, are we going to bounce? Are we going to bounce? We're going to bounce from 37 and 40k levels. Are we going to bounce from 37, 40k levels, guys, and continue the bull run? Let me know, guys. The poll is there. I'm asking the community right now What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm gonna go through the super chat. Do you right? I have Pratesh here. Do you weld broken hearts? Broken hearts. Also TA on Chiliz. Yeah, I don't weld broken hearts. Sorry to let you down there, but no, I don't. Sorry. So let's take a look at Chiliz. Chiliz. Ticker symbol for Chiliz is I can't remember right now. CHZ. Let's take a look at Chiliz straight away. Not good. Not good. This is not creating lower lows. It is actually bouncing at this major support level. It is creating lower highs right there. Yeah, this is not looking good at all. Chiliz can come down to retest the summer lows. Stay cautious here, especially if Bitcoin does hit 40k, 39k, 38k. Not looking good right there. You know, we have this massive lower highs there. This is looking at the daily. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly. Yeah, this is not looking exciting at all. Not looking very nice. Chiliz, look at this. You got support, resistance, support, resistance. You know, you are creating this descending triangle. It's getting weaker and weaker. This 25-cent level is getting weaker and weaker on Chiliz. Most likely scenario would be actually breaking down here and retesting the lows. It would be the textbook kind of, you know, the back of this descending kind of triangle. It's not the most beautiful, but it would be a potential target. Maybe dipping slightly below the summer lows, even going to the 15-cent level. Stay cautious. It's not looking good. Chiliz is not looking good. If we start flipping this low, if we do break out and you know, break above this this lower high, which is at 27-28 cents, it will be looking pretty good in the immediate short term. You might get another leg up here to retest the next resistance, which is at 35 cents. Overall bullish pattern, probabilities are that we are going to lose this level to the downside. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Chiliz can be traded on Bybit. Make sure to take advantage of the bonus on Bybit. You got the best bonus available, up to $4,100 worth of bonus. On PrimeXBT, you got an insane bonus also. Yeah, you get 7% added to your deposit. Both of the tutorials are down below, guys. And yeah, make sure to join us on Telegram, on Discord. Let's take a look at Natalie, because Natalie is live right now. Let's take a look at Natalie. Natalie is live. Let's all jump to Natalie's live stream. Guys, thank you very much for the insane support. I'll be doing another live stream. Make sure to smash up the like button. Let's try and get to 300 likes. Empichur, gracias Andy, eres el mejor. Tú sí que eres el mejor, amigo. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure to smash up that like button on your way out. I'll be doing another video update live stream. Remember, you want to take a look at the the video from today, guys. I do try and make short videos of, you know, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and I explain a little bit more or less where I do see some levels on Bitcoin and why I'm short on Bitcoin right now. Why did I enter? I did explain a few days ago. Not planning to short any, to close anytime soon. I'm protected here. I do see this godly pattern, guys. You got tons of information online about harmonic patterns, and I think that, yeah, that 40,800, 40,600, that range will be reached in the coming days, and I will be out. I am looking for maybe a reversal from here, or maybe we're already going to come down to retest the low below $40,000. Let's just react to what happened, right? Who cares where the price is going? Let's react once something happens. Thank you, guys. check out Miss Fibonacci. Hey Andy, congrats on the growth of your channel. Amazing to see good TA channel grow. I don't think we will see a similar fractal as May, July. We don't have the volume, but I'm expecting a bounce at 35k. Tom Girardo. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Maybe if fractals, you know, all of these different fractals and different models, they are usually wrong, okay? So if we are expecting something, but this is why I don't think, you know, people expecting a bounce at 40k, at 39k. I think 37k is the point, okay? And that is low. That is very, very low. People are, all the bulls are gonna, you know, they're gonna say, okay, this is it. We are 37k. We're not going to go up from here, and that is the moment where you're going to see whales step in and, you know, a lot of people buying. That is my opinion on that, guys. Let's see if it plays out or not. It doesn't matter. This is my model, my prediction. It doesn't mean it needs to happen, okay? We try and react and find the levels in the short term, okay? Between today, tomorrow, a couple of days. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out Natalie. She is live. Link is in the comment section. Thank you guys for the support. See you later.